It's time now for our Common Ground segment. Joining us tonight, New York Republican Congresswoman Claudia Tenney and New Jersey Democratic Congressman Josh Gottheimer. Thank you so much for being here, both of you. It's a busy day, and obviously everything that's happening on the ground in Israel is taking a lot of the news attention. Congressman Gottheimer, let me talk about what you're working on in a bipartisan way, and essentially to replenish Iron Dome specifically for Israel.
We're working, Claudia and I are working on multiple efforts together. The most recent one, 113 members of Congress joined with us to say that we need to continue to get Israel's back as a country, as we are right now, to make it clear until every hostage is freed and every terrorist is crushed and killed, that we need to continue to support Israel. We need to hold Iran accountable. We need to make sure we hold Qatar and Turkey accountable for any of their affiliation with Hamas. And so that's what we stood by with our colleagues in a bipartisan way.
So the specifics are a Supplemental Appropriations Act, Operation Swords of Iron, $2 billion for Iron Dome defense system, counters short-range rocket threats, new funding to run through 2025. I mean, that's a broad view of it.
Yeah, we thank you to Josh, especially. It's almost like our offices are together right now with all the work we're doing in this really important time and difficult time for people in Israel and across that whole region. But right now, what we're trying to do is support the Iron Dome. This is a defensive system that has been phenomenal and saving lives, and it's going to be running out, and we're trying to replenish that. Of course, it's going to take some time to get that up and running. Obviously, these things aren't created overnight, and we want to get started on that because we know we are on a timeline, and as things continue to progress in, unfortunately, a negative way right now in Israel, we want to make sure that we're working together and strengthening this in a very bipartisan measure.
And we as a country do a lot of trade with Israel. We don't talk about it a lot, but there's a lot of business back and forth.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't understand that Israel is, ever since we signed a free trade agreement with the country of Israel, we have about $49 billion a year in trade, and 2,500 U.S. firms are active in Israel right now. They're leaders in technology. They're leaders in all kinds of industries across the United States and Israel that are critical. And this is a really important part of our relationship with Israel and why we need to maintain this strong relationship and defend this greatest democratic ally that we have in the Middle East.
Exactly. I mean, the democracy in the region. The key historically has been in our partnership to fight against terror. I mean, Hamas, Hezbollah, Palestinian Jihad. You're now seeing what happened when they're rearing their ugly head. And we need to make sure that we're with Israel, but the depth of the relationship on defense, on economic relationship, on health, explains why it's our most critical ally in the region.